There's because it's time, isn't it? Well, that came up fast. Yeah, so obviously I can't do anything that's... Can they? I muted it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I have just found out that my mic hasn't been muted while I've been doing this, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, welcome, and we do have the one and only Vision X, aka Joseph, in the chat this time. No longer ill.
Yes, and I got a COVID vaccine, so things are going great.
That's double goodness. And hello, everybody in the chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, it is. It's set to my microphone, and I turned it down. Never mind. It is what it is. No, it's fine. It's fine. You guys can just hear us. So, for anybody that didn't know, we had a poll for 6 days on the theme of what we're going to be making. And it was really close. Like, it just won. Like, literally just won. I'll bring up the poll so you guys can see. So here we go. 31.7%. And then Japanese myths in second, and then underwater and snow theme were like neck and neck, which is crazy. So we've got anime theme. I think I'm gonna leave it to you guys to choose right now whether you want me to do an anime themed person or an anime themed asset. In my mind, an anime themed asset, I might do like a torii gate or a cute little table, like a small Japanese table with different Japanese foods on it. That's my idea. So whether we do a person or like an anime Japanese themed table. But yeah, how is everyone? And while we wait for that asset, okay, someone wants an asset. I want an asset. I've got to say, I'm leaning more towards that. I prefer doing the asset. So here we go. We've got someone for person. Can't hear you. Yeah, Joe's here. Joe, wait, Joe, yes. Speak.
Oh, I'm just not speaking.
Yeah,
you can't hear me because I'm just a silent watch protector in the
shadows. A kunai from anime Naruto. I mean, that is an idea. That is definitely an idea. Also, anybody here from last week when we were talking about the assets and unlocking them? To lock them, yes, someone said, do you just put the name back in where it used to be, where you unlock it? Yes, you do. So that's what you do there. Okay, so we got a person, we've got Naruto theme. By the way, I was looking at a lot of Naruto themed stuff. Not gonna lie, I was like, Naruto. But yeah, kunai. Well, if I was to do something like that, I feel like it would have to be like a weapon wall and not just like one single, because that would be small unless we're making like a giant one for some
and
form
I think for me, the kunai doesn't make that much sense, only because you want it to be detailed, but a kunai is so small that it's really like a couple of voxels and that's it, right?
Yeah.
And so you can't give it the shape that you would like. So it would be part of a ninja or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be hard to get. It's a little bit like this knife. This knife on here. This is really small, and I think this is still bigger than what a kunai would be. Like, and that was hard to get any detail on. So I feel like you wouldn't be able to do that with the ramen stand in Naruto. Yeah, I mean, we could do a ramen stand. I can't. In fact, yeah, let's do that. There we go. We'll do that. I just want to get a ramen stand like as an image, just so I've got an idea in my hand. I've got an idea in my hand, apparently. Total sense.
You carry it around with you.
Yep. I just carry those ideas right in the palm of my hand. It's great. It'll be really nice. And in all honesty, I was thinking about doing some form of ramen stand before all of this, so this is perfect. So what we're going to do is I want to make a whole new folder, and I'm going to call it ramen stand because that's what we're making. And because it's like a big building and we're going to want to make it so you guys, avatars and stuff, could probably like walk into it, or at least very close up, we've got to do it in sections. So no, that's random. Ramen stand. There we go. So I'm going to start with a wall piece. So I'm going to make a wall piece. And we can duplicate that, which is fine. And then we'll make a roof piece, and then we can make the insides. It makes me remember Parasite. Oh, I haven't properly watched that yet. I've been wanting to watch Parasite. Oh yeah, Joe, are you an anime fan?
Well, it's an interesting and complex story. Personal bit right here. I think anime is cool. I have watched some, but don't watch much because my wife hates anime.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm like, I could chill here on my PC probably and watch some, but no, not really. That said, I appreciate it. The first thing I thought of was just remake all of Goku as wearables. But
yeah.
you know.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe she's just not found her anime. There's loads of different sorts.
No, there's a backstory.
Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop. That is old school right there. You're going old.
Cowboy Bebop is great. Like if I was to pick an asset, I would say the Akira bike would be the thing.
Oh, do you know what? I'm partial, but to be honest, I'm partial to anything Naruto. I know it's like, you know, everybody goes to Naruto, but honestly, I love it. But Inuyasha. Oh yeah, and anything from Studio Ghibli is a great. Anything from Studio Ghibli.
Oh yeah, Studio Ghibli is great. Yeah, there's some things that she just doesn't consider to be anime. Period. Like she really liked American anime, like Avatar. She loved that series, but didn't consider it to be that.
So she was just like, that's not anime.
She just doesn't like something that forgive the term, she doesn't like weeby anime. And so yeah, we're getting real nerdy today on the Sandbox official stream, folks. So enjoy it while it lasts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, like the thing is, I know loads of people are like, oh my god, you're a weeb for liking this. A weeb to me is somebody who literally thinks that they are Japanese and they just like say random phrases and they're just like, yeah, I'm totally and it's like, well, you're not, mate. Like, and you're not using that word in the correct way or anything like that. People, for me, people who enjoy anime, like myself, I class myself as an otaku. This is different. It is different. I am an otaku. It is different. I've been to Japan. I don't think of myself as Japanese. I'm definitely a very white person. And I do know some Japanese, and I use it in the correct way. So there's like that line. And some people go a little bit too far towards the weeb side, but you know. Do
Yeah, I think it's
Appa?
definitely a balance. It's a
Oh yeah.
balance, right? You gotta balance. And I like the idea of Appa as well, but I think that's almost too simple,
Mm.
right? Like with any luck, this ramen stand is gonna take like the next 46 weeks to make because it'll be super high. I'm kidding. But super high detail. I know I've seen the stuff you've made in the past and it's all great. So
Aw, you're
uh
so
it's like
sweet. It's like it's not, but like that's so nice of you to say.
I mean, it is, but
Well, no, because the one thing that I've got to keep remembering, and I always forget when I do these sort of things, is that I have to kind of still get it within Sandbox's theme of
sure, like
style.
the scale.
Well,
Yeah.
not, yeah, and also like the style. So I don't know if, well, that's only if I want to list it as like a free asset for,
Yeah, that's
for
true. If
them.
you're selling it for you, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter what it looks like, yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
Speaking of
it's,
which, when are you gonna be a featured artist, you know? When are we doing that?
I don't know, when? um,
That's a great that's, 1 pixel out on the other side. That
yeah.
was, but oh, very nice. So, yeah, I don't know. Hmm. I'll bring that up on Monday. Who wants to see Panda Pop's content available on the marketplace
I mean,
on either a Wednesday or a Saturday?
well, yeah, one of those. Like, I mean, I do have like 2 things on the marketplace already. People can go see those, but definitely nothing on the featured thing. I don't think.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, if you want a pirate guy, go have a look at the pirate guy. I've got a pirate guy there somewhere. Right. I'm trying to get this right. So this is going to be like wood paneling. I'm looking at so many pictures of ramen stands right now. So wood, yeah, this is all going to be wood paneling. Let's sort out the wood. Right, how is everybody doing? What else? Oh, everyone goes to Naruto because it's incredible. Other than the filler episodes. Other than filler episodes, I hate filler episodes. They get on my nerves so much. It's like I don't need to know all of this. Like a little bit of backstory is nice, but knowing 20 people's backstories, not so much.
So what sort of, wall piece are you making here?
I'm just making the side of the building. So
Oh,
yeah, so this is just going to be the side. So you know when you see the ramen stands, you've got a sidewall there, and it's open in the middle with the things, the pieces of fabric that say like ramen in.
oh, sure.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have a roof on
Cool.
top. So I'm just gonna make this side piece. This is gonna be like wood paneling here, and then I think I'm going to make like maybe something look like a window or something on the side, or just have it looking like a different like concrete, like a different concrete or drapes. Oh yes, someone said drapes. Yeah, the drapes that come down. The drapery. Filler isn't Naruto, it's trash. Filler is awful. But most animes do have filler, and it is always bad. Right, so I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I'm gonna tell you a fun story real quick while you're drawing a little bit. I have decided that each and every Wednesday, right here on this live stream, I'm going to steal something that you say on yours. But
What?
I'm not gonna change it up. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing you do. And that is when you say good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world.
Ah! Oh, do you
It
like
is
that?
now
Yeah.
oh, so much. Like so much that I want it to become like
The thing.
a ubiquitous thing that
Yeah.
we do, you know.
It's good, isn't
I don't
it?
it is so good because we have people like Voxel Blaze just a second ago says hi, you know, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I know where you are. You're over in Australia. What time is it? I can't think about that, you know. I got a lot of stuff going on when you're live streaming. It's very hard. So, good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. you know?
Yeah, it
It's
works.
great. It's great.
Yeah, I just did all that. Yeah, no, I can't remember why I started saying that. I think it was just because, like, a lot of the times I would go into people's streams and say good morning, and they'd be like, it's afternoon for us. And I was just like, oh, that's really irritating. So, yeah, so now,
Yeah,
irritating
it's
for
great.
me, not for them. But yeah, so it's just like, oh, yeah, I'll just start saying that. But yeah, I think, yeah, adopt it, do it.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not that you need my permission.
I mean, you kind of do, right? That's why I brought it up here
No.
live. Like,
No, it's
because it's so
words.
signature. So signature. I've never heard anybody else say it, is all I'm saying. It's
Aw.
great.
Yeah. But no, you don't need my permission to say anything.
Nope. Yep. You trademarked it. I was there. I saw you in the patent office.
Well,
You know?
yeah, that is true. That is very true, in the patent office and everything. Oh, I don't hate that. I might switch the colors over. I might have it darker in the middle and slightly lighter on the two sides, though.
Oh no, I like it this way.
Yeah?
This is good. Yeah. Usually they're like a lighter bamboo kind of wood, right?
Yeah. It's 3:15 for you. Oh wow, that is early. You watch my stream at work. You watch the streams at work. That is the best time. Hey, Touche, where are you? Good morning. And in case I don't see you, good. Oh yeah, the Truman Show. Yeah, that's kind of half where I stole it from. Did you ever watch Truman Show?
Nope.
Did you? Oh, you gotta watch it. It's an
Yep.
amazing film. Jim Carrey, before he got like a little bit too much, I still like him, but obviously his newer stuff is just a little bit like calm down a little
Yeah, it's a
bit.
bit more serious. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's great.
So I ran into this problem. You remember just a few seconds ago when I mentioned that anime, some people a little weeby. Well, you could describe my uh, experience playing video games as weeby, I think, for like the level of
What were you
that's all I've
playing?
got. Just no, no, no. I'm just saying, like, since I was probably born with an Atari joystick in my hand, I've always played games, and so much so that like TV, I don't really care about TV. I don't care about movies. They don't, they're
Oh,
cool.
you gotta care about movies.
No, I mean movies are okay. It's fine, but it's not. If I'm given the choice and it's the middle of the day, what am I gonna do? It's not gonna be it's just gonna be playing a game, hanging out.
That's fair enough. No, I'm like a huge, huge movie buff. I like games. I've always been playing games, not Atari joystick in the hand at birth kind of thing, but like Sega Mega Drive, or for you guys, what is it, the Genesis? I think it's Genesis for you guys.
Yeah, we call it the Genesis.
Yeah,
but it's Mega Drive for everyone else, so
yeah.
it should be.
So it's Mega Drive. I was, pretty much when I was like 3-4 years old, I was playing with that. PC from about 4 or 5 years old. So, like, I get it, but at the same time, I am very, very much a film buff. Before I was like into doing streaming and everything, I wanted to be an actress. So I was very much like, I'm going to watch so many films so I can understand all these little things really brilliant actors do. And then it just never, I didn't pursue it well enough. Like, I'm going to put it that way. Like, I didn't put the effort in like I have done with all of this. But, I mean, acting's loss is, your guys' gain. So,
There it is.
yeah. But no, there is something like brilliant about being able to immerse yourself in a game. Boom Goop, what's today's job? Huh? Oh, Boom Goop! Oh my gosh, that took me ages to realize what you're on about from that video. Today's job is we are making a anime / Naruto, but not Naruto because we're not getting sued for copyright. Ramen stand.
Very good.
Yeah. Boom Goop. Oh, that was a funny video. You're hungry. You had dinner, and you had pudding, and you had Easter egg chocolate. Now bugger off. Go. Go. Go find Daddy. Go. Go find him. Run. No? Okay. But yeah, we're making this. Oh yeah, everyone laugh at my small child begging for chocolate.
Yeah, it's all it's I think there's nobody in TSB that is on a camera regularly that doesn't have a child that may at any time come into the room and be like, "Hello." I know Marcus, you can find him over on Twitter. Marcus, I think it's Blush, Blache. He's in charge of our marketing, and he's frequently, while we're in meetings, like, "You have to excuse me, my child is, in the background and la la la." Right? Earlier today, we were in a meeting with Seb, and Seb's kids were like, doot 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 doot, just partying in the back, and I'm like, "This is great." Like, it's everyone's human,
Oh yeah,
Like, we
yeah.
all have lives and families, and
Stuff, yeah. And kids, so
yeah.
they're sometimes great. I have my cats that always get into your stream. Oh, but oh my gosh. Okay. So that just reminds me of what my cats used to do to me when I was younger, which was they used to find their way into the bathroom. Doesn't matter if you close the door straight after it, somehow there'd be a cat in there. I don't know how it would get in. It would get in there, and it would either do one of two things. It would either sit and stare while you're on the toilet, or it will casually jump up and sit on your lap.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. Cats are a pain, but also super cute.
That would do something kind of similar, except instead it would like climb on your shoulders.
Oh, snake cat.
Yep, snake cat for sure. But it also liked to sleep in the sink of
Oh
the bath
yeah.
or the wash toilet. The toilet, you call it a toilet, because they were never in the bath per se. But yeah, it could also turn the water on because it didn't have like handles you had to twist, but rather you could just pull them, so it would turn the water on and drink from the tap.
Clever cat. Yeah, that's one clever cat. But they like fresh running water.
Yeah.
Go find Daddy and ask him to eat his chocolate. I will buy sand right now if you can make the baby humanoid. No.
I don't know what the baby is. I will Google this.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so like a rapper.
Oh. Well, you could make that if you're watching live over on youtube.com.
Yeah.
I'm not going to finish reading your name. That's a fake name.
Oh, I just read it. I was like, why?
Yeah,
what's wrong with the name?
Your name. I'm all thrown off. You can download VoxEdit, the software you see on this stream right now for free over at sandbox.game. Go to the create section, download the software, create the asset, animate it, make it as cool as you like, then tag them on Twitter and see if they love it,
Yeah.
Almost. You almost got me, though. You almost got me.
You're so
It was
close.
like the other day, there was a guy, and they're constantly on the stream. I think it's Wednesdays. They come in on our Wednesday streams a lot. And their name was Couch King, but the word couch was not couch. And so I had to censor that. Yep. So it's always fun when you're like, it's just that close. But I spent so many years, way back, I used to work retail, and I spent so many years. Yes, that's correct, Voxel Blaze. I spent so many years over in retail, and I would have to like do overhead calls for people.
Yeah.
And you'd have kids come up and be like, "Hey, can you call for my Uncle Mike?" And I'm like, I already know what the last name is. You don't actually need your uncle. You know what I mean? Like, people, like.
Alright, I'm gonna try and Joseph is the cow chair king. I know he is, but at the same time, I made the cow chair. I don't know where I put
Yes,
it.
you got it in there.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. We'll carry on with the wall piece. I'll find it later. Mike the Who. Yeah, I kind of like Mike. I don't know. I personally don't know where that name's going.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's okay because I'm not going to say it here live over on YouTube.com, Twitch TV, Theta,
and all
D
the
Live,
others.
Facebook, and Twitter. I won't do it.
Right. What? I think this looks like a better sort of concrete.
Oh, I think I like
Color.
the background with this pop, this bold look. It seems that
This one? Like that one?
yeah,
Or
I mean,
the.
I like the orange bold personally because it's with the shade as you had it. It was like it was practically perfect just the way that it was.
Oh, what? Like you wanted it with like the really bright bit there as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I suppose that the roof overhang will leave a little shadow, right?
Yes,
And
yes. You
if
are
that
right.
part if that part of the wall had like this protrusion to it, it would have that shading just like that.
Would, and it would be a bit shadowy like that. Maybe a little bit more, but we can sort that. I thought it would become clearer as you went along, but I've got nothing. What is a ramen stand? You don't know what a... Okay, noodles.
Oh.
Noodles. So in Japan, they have... Oh, let's... Right.
Right. So
I want to
if
get
you
like
were
a
to
real
make
picture. I want to get like an
there's
actual place.
yeah, the best way to make ramen is a thin like distribution of flour, egg, and possibly water, depending on if you put in too much flour. And then you just directly, I mean, and this is a cheater's way to do it, but like you put it in a plastic bag and you cut the bottom tip of the bag so it's to the thickness that you want the noodle to be, and then have that boiling broth heated and squeeze it down out of the bag like you're doing frosting on a cake, and you can make the noodles and just cut them at any distance that you like, so they could be super long or like relatively small. But yeah, these ramens are all flour noodle based ramen.
Oh, I
I can
love...
tell. There's
Oh,
rice noodles. Rice noodles are great. I
they
love
are.
rice noodle and
Um...
egg noodles. Oh, just all
Oh.
the noodles. Give me all.
I miss Japan. I can't wait to go back. I literally cannot wait to go back. I need to go back right now, but it's looking likely it's going to be the end of this year. No, sorry, not the end of this year. Middle of next year is looking likely. Making me want to go downstairs and make some broth for dinner. Do it. Man, all those pictures of ramen are not... They do. I can't help it. I just look, I'm not even joking. Sometimes I miss Japan that much. I just kind of look at pictures, either my own or someone else's, of just Japan. Just, make me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is amazing. Yeah.
Since we're
Oh,
on
go.
this anime theme, I just want to let everyone know that I am definitely. You could describe me not as a weeb, not as a
Otaku?
connoisseur,
Oh.
but certainly, yeah, otaku was the word I wanted, but I didn't even know it. That's how little I am. You could just call me gaijin. Like I
Oh,
am an outsider.
what an
All right.
awful term.
Yeah, that's right. It's not that bad. It just means you don't belong here, right? Like
Well, no,
that's
never refer to yourself as a guy. It's like a really derogatory term.
yes,
No,
I know. It means you
no,
don't belong here, and
yeah,
that's where I
no.
am with anime.
It basically just means like you're a foreigner. Like it's not a
It is
nice...
foreign to me. Anime is foreign to me. That's the issue, right?
Oh.
So it's always fun when I see like I don't know if you guys are following Ven and
Oh,
I
Ven
think it's
makes amazing stuff.
Miss Bitcoin shares Ven stuff all the time, but I'm gonna link this here. Ven is at TOBNZ39. on Twitter. Follow this person if you want to see cute little anime characters and Japanese focused artists. They are helping.
Amazing stuff by Ven.
Yep. Yeah, it's always good.
I've gone wrong here, but I think it's all right.
Look at these little cute little anime characters. There's so many of them.
Like you're like, look at these cute anime characters. Nobody can see them unless they're clicking the thing.
I know, but right now there's a link in the chat if you open it in another tab, so you can stay here with us. But check out this content. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these cute little everything. Everything. Even the pirates.
Everything's adorable.
Japanese style. It's so great.
I've gone so wrong. Dances.
So good. Follow this person if you want to see great content coming out of the Japan region for the Sandbox. Even if you can't understand the writing, right? You got to use a translator. Nonetheless, art is art, right? It needs no introduction. It needs no translation. You just love the art.
Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Okay, I want it like this, just so I can get these lines correct, because that is irritating me, not getting these lines in the right place.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Is that who made the Sweet Girl NFT? I think it is. Ven made the Sweet Girl. No? Yes? So. Yeah?
I don't remember which one. The Apple Girl is made by Ven, and Japanese Umbrella Man. Let's see. Oh yeah, Japanese Umbrella Craftsman is the name of that other asset that they have. And they were featured last week as part of our sale. So like they made the little turtle, the sea turtle, which sold out. There was like an airship that was really cool looking.
Yes. Oh, I remember that airship. That was good. Everything's good. I don't know why I'm like, yeah, that was good. Everything's good. Everybody makes amazing things. You guys
It's true. There's
all rock.
So many great arts coming out.
Everybody rocks. GG's for you all. Right, let's put these into place. YouTube Panda, don't forget yourself. No, I will forget myself.
No, don't forget yourself. You make great stuff. I know Voxel Blaze makes great interactive stuff. Like, I mean, the Hydra, I think, is, I don't know if that's the official name you chose, right?
The
Hydra was super cool, animated nicely. Like, this is great. It's great. It's just great to have this community around and be able to just chat and hang out and make great, fun, good art.
It is, and also I find this so relaxing. I don't know about anybody else, but who doesn't just like even if you're not like into creating your own stuff, you just find it relaxing watching someone else? Because I do.
Sure.
Yeah. Just me?
No, I mean, it's good. It's like the only thing that would make this better would be like some nice lo-fi beats in the background. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Of course, you have to make sure they're not going to get you flagged.
Yeah.
Which is the only reason why I would, otherwise I'd be like, yep, the lid's off. Let's play the music the whole time. Yeah.
Well, I've not been, the playlist I have on my streams, I've not been called up on that yet. Like, YouTube's fine with that music playing, Twitch has never had an issue with that music playing, so it might be alright, but don't want to get us into trouble. My 5-year-old wants to dye her hair blue because of you. She loves listening to your accent. Aww, that's lovely. And also, you can buy like those chalk hair dyes, so you can just get like different colored chalks that go in children's hair, and it's, that's one way you can do it without actually having to dye your child's hair. And there was like a trend for a while. People were using like, what is it? What's that? What's that drink you guys have? Like,
Kool-Aid.
yes, that's it. And people have been like dyeing their hair with packets of that. And it's been
Yeah,
working.
it'll last for like a week or so,
Yeah.
and then it'll really fade super fast. But yeah, that's got to be telling, right? Like as an American, we have so much food coloring in our food that we are using it to color our hair, and that is a mistake. Somebody should really get on that.
I mean, if it doesn't damage your hair, I think that. Well, no, not the whole food.
I
For
mean,
the food coloring part, yeah, I'm there now. I'm there.
Yeah, yeah. The implication that like this is going inside my body, but I could use it as hair dye. You know, we got to change. We got to make some things work better. I think it'd be fine if you're drinking the Kool-Aid and it's clear color, tastes like raspberry. You know, it doesn't have to be red. It's fine. As long as it tastes the same and it tastes good, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm a little bit worried about going to America one day and trying your foods because I feel like I would just get diabetes almost straight away. Because it is so sweet. My friend moved out to America and she said that, like, she's now addicted to, what is it? Not cold tea. What do you call it? Sweet tea?
Sweet tea.
Yeah. She's addicted to that stuff now.
That's a shame. Sweet tea is basically
sugar
and water that you put the smell of tea in another room. You know, like it's not really tea because it's that much sugar. Have you ever made Kool-Aid?
No, I barely. No, I don't think we have it. Okay. I think we can import it. Like,
yeah, don't. So Kool-Aid.
Don't do
I was to describe that. It's like you take let's say a liter of sugar, like a liter bottle, fill it with granulated sugar, put that in 2 liters, 3 liters of water, and then add the flavor packet, which is about 3 ounces, maybe. So really, it's just sugar water that has this really little accent of flavor. But that pretty much describes everything in America.
Is it like cordial? No. From how you've just described it, it is not like cordial. We have cordial, but like that's.
I don't know what that is. But I will Google it.
Like you'd add like lime cordial to a vodka soda lime. Like it's just like a little bit of flavoring.
Oh,
but,
I see.
Yeah.
I see. No, yeah. It's more like.
Oh yes, Lipton cold green tea will be from the UK, and it is a very, very nice. Lipton makes amazing drinks.
No, yeah, those are really great. Let's see. What's this? Just checking the chat. I don't want to miss.
Yeah, I feel like I've missed a syrup. Yeah, you're just drinking syrup, right?
Yeah, essentially. It's like it's not thick because it is the granulated sugar does break down, but there does tend to be some thick syrup like on the bottom of the container if you don't stir it well.
That sounds
it's just too much sugar.
I don't want to like upset anyone, but like that sounds awful.
You know what I mean? As an American, I'm just saying there's a lot of sugar. I got a coffee today. It's a Starbucks coffee that you can purchase in a can here. And so I get it. It's supposed to be a mocha, and I put some ice in a glass and I poured it over that, and then all the ice melted eventually and it's still here. I've had it since my 5 a.m. meeting, which was 7 hours ago almost now. And my daughter says, "Hey, all the ice melted in your drink," and I said, "It doesn't matter. The whole drink's sugar anyway." Like just stir it up, dilute it a little bit.
Yeah,
just closer to normal.
Yeah, lovely. sugar water. Oh, I'm still living the bugger off from earlier. Oh, well, when I told my kid to bugger off. It's a very
I can
British thing.
confirm. It still tastes like basically a milkshake with coffee
Oh,
accent.
but I'm not a
Um,
fan of coffee anyway. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't even stand the smell of it. Like, it just makes
yeah.
me feel a bit ill. So, like, you describing that, plus, like,
Oh,
the thick, like, oh,
sorry.
oh, no, no,
I'm
no, you
sorry.
keep going. You keep going. I can't
No,
smell it,
I
so
don't
it's
want to
fine.
ruin your life. Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't want to
No,
ruin my
so
life.
so I had I mean, Andy Ritchie in the chat. Let me confirm. I do have real coffee. Uh, this coffee is distinct in that they put an energy drink in coffee. Because last night I slept for like 4 hours, and I knew what was coming to me today because I had my 5 a.m., my 7 a.m., and this, and things to do in the middle of those, and then my day gets to start essentially. like like I have a lot of things that we do here with the sandbox, but I also try to do my own personal ventures, like I want to stream Emily is Away later today on my own stream, and that game is like a hugely like nostalgic, interactive. I gotta be on, lights on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chatting with everybody. So you have to be very hype and awake and aware. And I'm on no sleep. So
Yeah, no, you gotta have that energy.
yes,
Whatever keeps you awake, you gotta do it.
Purple Lioness says over on YouTube, if I ever go to America, I'm packing insulin, and then I'm gonna try candied carrots, candied yams, candied potatoes. It's just a vegetable with sugar on it, and who originally thought that was a good idea? No offense. Let me tell you something. Uh, During the holidays in the South, which is nothing to the west of the Mississippi River, um, and in the lower half, they frequently make yams with marshmallows on them.
That kind of sounds nice, though. I'm not gonna lie. I love sweet potatoes and I like
Yeah.
marshmallows. I feel like
Well,
I'd
it's a
take.
bit like uh, pumpkin pie.
Okay, I've never tried pumpkin pie, but I get the idea.
Oh,
I
you are missing out.
believe you.
If man, like you could take any squash, uh, just the inside bits, no seed, um, and you puree that down,
Yeah.
and then you add cinnamon
Oh,
and
cinnamon.
nutmeg and something else I forget. And this is how you make a pumpkin pie.
Oh, Panda,
But
stop.
you
What are
have to
you
bake
doing
it.
right now and go find a pumpkin pie? I feel like here in the UK, it's going to be quite hard for me to find a pumpkin pie, like right now. No, no, it doesn't, Panda. Oh, poor Purple Lioness. She's like, don't try that. But that sounds gorgeous. I love cinnamon. My favorite. See, this is just kind of like, how much does Panda like alcohol? Because my favorite drink is a banana daiquiri. And with a banana daiquiri, they always put cinnamon on top. Oh, oh, it's the
You know,
best.
that sounds like a good combination, a banana-based drink with cinnamon on top because it's very similar. It's got a nice sweetness, but not overly sweet. Uh, it can be, you know,
Yeah,
do do they make it with real bananas when you're having that?
It depends where you go. The cocktail bar that used to be in my town did used to make it with real bananas, and it was so nice.
Hmm,
So nice. But not everywhere. Some like places would use like banana like milk, not milkshake mix, but like you get the idea. I
yeah.
love CC with dry and dry with ice and lime. Ooh, oh, anything with lime. Anything with lime. 5. Okay, one,
It's
two,
it's
three,
funny.
four.
I'm at this mental impasse about that, right? Because I want to be like, "Oh yeah, sure, this is great." But then I'm like, "What is our audience?" You know what I mean? Like, are we all adults here? Hands up in the chat if you're not old enough to have this discussion. You know
Well,
what I mean?
no, because like
What's
in
going on?
America, you guys can't drink until you're what, 21, whereas
21, yeah.
we can
And
drink
it's like
here
super risque.
18. Yeah, and here in the UK,
Even
we
if
can
you're,
drink at 18 and it's fine.
yeah. Well, not only that, but also like in Germany, it's like 12 years old if somebody hands you one, right? Something like that.
Well, like
So
okay, so
like
like obviously
you go to the,
you can't go down to a bar in Germany and just order a pint. But
right. But if
if you're
grandpa gets one for you when you're out having dinner,
oh yeah, that's fine.
you
And
know,
that's fine in restaurants if you're 12 in France, Italy, I think, I could be wrong. And also if you're at a restaurant, you can drink in the UK from the age of 15 with a meal.
sure.
Yeah. So a lot of countries have the whole with a meal type thing. You just I mean there's certain pubs in the UK you can go to where they won't check that sort of stuff. So some places you can be under that age, but like that's not legal. So don't
Right.
do it.
So
Yeah. So
your
don't do it, kids.
your local MI6 officer would like to speak with you.
Well, I'm legal age right now. It doesn't matter.
What? I'm just having a laugh.
Legally, yeah. I know sometimes I don't look my age, but I definitely look old enough to buy alcohol. I'm 45 and feel like 55, so I challenge you. Ooh, I am not 45.
Yeah,
And neither is Joe.
I'm not.
No.
But also, I am. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Every
like
day is just the
inside.
passage of time. It's fine. I don't think about it.
See, I always think about it. This roof is not looking how I want it. So this is just like,
What do you mean?
I don't know.
If that okay, if you took these and you turned them like 5 degrees and you just stacked them on each other like roof tiles,
yeah.
you know, I think that would look great. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you wanted it to be one flat piece or not, but
No, I like the idea of stacking. I do like that idea. I think it just needs like a little bit of a shine somewhere, even if it's like, oh, that's too dark. This is too light. Maybe I can do it like in the middle, but shorter. Like a couple of different sizes, as if the light's hitting it in different places. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. My first beta was Ultima Online. I win. Yes.
1996.
Oh, you
Game
love
came
my.
out in 1997.
Wait, what year?
Oh, the Ultima Online released in 1997.
I
So
am
beta,
old
of
enough to
course.
know that then, but
Yeah. Yeah, it just you would have had to be a PC player at that time. So in 97 when, it actually
I was still playing like
launched
Command and
proper.
Conquer back then. Command and Conquer
Sure.
and well no, Red Alert 2. I shouldn't just say Command and Conquer because you guys are gonna think like the first one. Red Alert 2 and Theme Hospital because that game was amazing. You would have been 5, Voxel Blaze, what, in 97?
97.
Voxel Blaze is a few years younger than me. Aww.
Voxel Blaze is a baby.
Oh, Voxel Blaze, you're so young.
I'm kidding. Some of you will, of course, be younger, and that's fine. I have this policy that like once everybody starts to work, like you're all the same age. Like let's just throw out the pretense. Everybody's just because I pay the same amount of respect to like my 11-year-old's opinion as I do to somebody who's 90. It's like we're all human beings here. Let's just.
I'll take it. I just turned 29 on the 30th. Wow, Voxel Blaze, we are so close in age. We are like so close in age. I think most of us are older generation. Your last year of your 20s. Have fun with that. Have fun. Wait, I missed a message and I wanted to say thank you, and it's by Alex A saying that They love my streams and they're very educational. Thank you. I try. Right, which one do we like? Do we like it going down or do we like a certain height of this lighter color?
I kind of like the dynamic of it being
Like
that,
it's going
like, just
down
the way that it is. Yeah, because maybe the sun's coming
from an
from an
angle.
angle this way.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And if
was my
those are
thinking.
like grates or something, then that makes perfect sense.
Well, no, it's meant to be more like, you know, like corrugated iron sort of roofing.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like the
That's
lines,
yeah.
like as if it's dipping a little bit.
That's
Some
actually what I meant, but then I said grate.
great. I was like, I hope it
Yeah.
doesn't look like a grate on a roof.
No. No. It's a
Right.
roof.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be graded.
Haha. Good one.
It would be graded.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, you're so punny.
Uninstall joe.exe.
Oh, we should make a t-shirt with that on. When's the merch line coming out? Like this is
I'll
the
tell you
real
something.
talk.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, real
I do
talk.
have plans to create an in-game merch line. Not a joke. Like I
Oh.
want to leverage wearables to use them as a ticketing system for people to play in my land.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm going to literally be able to sell members only jackets. Got one? You're in. You're a member. You know? Do it.
I love
Make
that
your own.
idea.
Have
Well,
fun.
I feel like I will, and I will have to take back that wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, afternoon, evening.
Yes.
And that would be
great.
it would be
Like,
really
if the left
long.
arm said good morning and the right arm said good evening,
Yeah.
and the back that says good afternoon.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh look,
Boom.
everyone's like extra hype. Oh, we've got to do it now. We've got to make it happen.
Do it.
Do
do it as soon as this is it, folks. We're queuing it up so that Panda can make this on the stream after finishing the ramen stand. So like 6 weeks from now, you can enjoy the jacket, and maybe by then the marketplace will have the ability to just mint it right away. I don't know. We'll see where that progress comes.
Right, I've got a feeling.
Purple Lioness. Yeah, I don't have. I'm sorry. I'm reading a comment. So over on YouTube, Purple Lioness asks, "Can we do that too?" Listen, the client exists, right? This is VoxEdit. You got it. You can play around, make your own. I do not have a patent on every members only jacket ever. Just make it, because for me, what would make mine special is the access to my land.
Yeah.
So the not only that, but I would like to think that I could impart my own style on the asset to make it visually appealing enough to be worth buying. Because nobody wants a members only jacket that's like flat and sad, one color brown.
That sad jacket. You have like a sad jacket. And it's all there, no one's buying it, it's on its own. You only minted one. Nobody wants sad jacket.
Nope. Yep. Sad jacket.
Or sad jacket.
Clanker, so you have posed an interesting question. And hi Burnham, I'm gonna address yours as well. Clankers asks, would a spoin get me in? And this is in reference to a meme that we did live on one of our streams when we were streaming on I think it was a Saturday with Alex. And Alex wanted to say spinning coin and messed it all up, and he said spoin. So we made a meme of it. I made an NFT about it, and some folks picked up those NFTs, and I made an exclusive one later for a charity live stream. So anyway, a spoin may be able to get you in. I'm going to have to look at the tech as it becomes more publicly available. I know that a ticketing system exists, and of course, as you've seen it in a white paper, and I know that that ticketing refers to an NFT, and there's nothing that says that probably that the hash has to have originated from the Sandbox asset. It's probably possible to also associate that ticketing with a non-Sandbox asset, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
um, we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you updated. I will ask that on Monday. It is Monday, right? But
Yeah.
my
No.
meeting for marketing is every Monday at like 5 in the morning my time. So we're already way past that.
So early. I don't like. How do you sleep? Well, no, you
Well, I
answered
told
that.
you
You
this
don't.
before. Yeah, I don't. It's simple. Just don't.
Don't sleep, people. You just
Just
stay
don't even do
awake.
it. Don't
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Just grab yourself some sugar-filled energy drink coffee and never sleep again. It's gonna
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah. Give yourself some diabetes. Who doesn't want that? I'm joking. Please don't. Like.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do. Yep.
Yeah. It's
Drink
a
a lot of
joke.
water. The real solution is drink a lot of water. I start out the day drinking like 20, 30 ounces of water just first, and then like hang out before I eat for a couple of hours, you know? Um, and just, oh, I like this. I'm sorry, I got caught up enjoying the moment. Look at this. It's great.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not
it's
too shabby.
better.
And
I think it's better under. Yeah.
yeah, I said that quite
Wow.
enough, but no one heard that.
No, did they not?
That would be
Oh, it
cool.
didn't pick it up on the Streamlabs, but it picked it up in this call. Very nice. Very nice.
Teach me vision. Oh, Voxel Blaze wants you to teach her. Him. Oh, damn it, Voxel, are you a girl or a boy? Them. So much easier.
There
I
you
could
go.
not. Yeah,
There you
them.
go.
I feel so
Voxel
bad.
Blaze, I believe. I believe they identify as a boy.
Sorry, Vox.
It's all right. You can check out the live stream that Voxel Blaze produces each and every week over on youtube.com.
Oh, my bad. I feel so bad. This is why I try and stick with them or they.
Yes.
Much easier. Oh. Unless, like, I personally know you, then you get stuck with the them or they. I think I'm going to have to make this taller, because I only made it a 70, and with the fabric draperies coming down, I'm worried about collision. Because if I want them to walk in, they've got to be able...
What is just make it that the fabric draperies are no collision. Oh, but the whole asset
yeah, it's
with
the whole last...
I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But why not design it as a separate
Oh, so like I design the
design it
ramen stand, and then I
yeah.
make the drapery as a separate part that people can just put in.
Yeah, you say like ramen stand accessory number 1, and
Yeah.
it's the draperies, and accessory number 2 is the the wok or something. That's
Oh, yes, that would be so good. Oh, we're going to be doing this for ages, boys and girls.
Oh yeah. This is what I said earlier, right? When I said 6 weeks from now, that was a real target because I know how you like to be interactive with the folks in the chat.
Yeah. I
Who
like
has a
you
number
guys.
1 and number 2? I don't know. I'd have to have a look. You can look it up, Clank Kirsch, over there on OpenSea.io. You can look up the assets and then on there. I don't know if I. Oh, I'll try to look it up. I'll try to look it up while we're here. And then in a minute, I'm gonna post the link for the Wizzy the Blue NFT giveaway.
Yeah, you guys are so lucky. Oh my gosh, we are. How did that happen?
Oh.
Okay, I need to get this size right. Okay, how long do I want it to be? That's 38 from the center, and that's 40. So I should probably make this 40. So it's 80 long, which makes sense because that's slightly longer than a person. I went 40 minutes over yesterday. Yeah, it's so easy to do. You get wrapped up in it. It's so wrapped up. We out here booping the goops. Booping the goops. Booping the goops.
That's silly.
Oh.
You know, I'm gonna figure this out soon, TM. I'm trying to look, and I see, because each one of those spoins were individually minted, so that they could have a 1 out of 1 rarity where I individually signed them and wrote the number on them. I actually have to go over to rarible.com where I did the minting to find out who owns them now, if I could. I don't know if it's going to say who they are at this point, but the current owner of number 2 is just a serial number. And Crypto Quasar is the owner of number 1 for Alex's token.
That's cool.
They are now an ambassador for the Sandbox. They've been with us for so long, interacting, sharing, having fun, chatting, you know? Oh yeah. Yeah. So Monkey Junkie, an avatar is definitely 64 voxel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're meant to be, they're meant to be 2 meters tall, and each meter is 32 voxels of detail. They are not scalable. It's important to understand that in order to make sure that you don't make someone's phone later when the mobile version releases lag out, you can't like create something and then shrink it to add a bunch more detail. So.
Oh, what happened there? Ah, no, I did that wrong. No, go away. Delete node. I want to duplicate. Crypto Quasar.
Yeah, Crypto Quasar over on Twitter. Sorry, Twitter. Mark Perkins is his name. Super useful information always shared. Great news about the Sandbox. They always like to impart their wisdom a little bit as well, which is if you are an aspiring Twitter user, it's important to make sure that you don't just retweet. I've seen that a lot, like folks who originally submitted to become ambassadors and their whole wall was just retweets and not even a comment or anything like that. That's not super engaging. Generally, I like to use Twitter with the understanding that everyone who posts on Twitter is an influencer, regardless of how big your following is. Just treat it as though people do want to hear what you have to say. And then people will hear what you have to say. It's kind of ironic in that way.
Right, what are we thinking on this? We're gonna have to wrap it up. But yeah, I think that doesn't look too bad. I think I want to make just a flat piece for here, and then just a bar going across, like just something to cover this, and a back wall. We need a back wall. But this, so a lot of people are like, why don't you make the whole thing all in the modeler? Which I wouldn't be able to do the roof like this if I did. But the reason I don't make like the whole building in the modeler is because, oh, sorry, I just burped. Is because if we look at this, there's no, it's like the voxels are tight around it. It's been, what's the word? Trim volume, that's it. You trim the volumes, which means when it's in the game, there's no like big box around it, there's no collisions. If I made it like a whole thing, it would have it all in that, so you wouldn't be able, like there'd be a huge box going around all of this, and unless you turned collisions off, where then they would end up walking through walls and it just, wouldn't fit right in the world, then yeah, you'd you wouldn't be able to get in with collisions. Whereas what I'm trying to do is make it so you can actually get inside it. Like, make it seem like you're really getting the ramen experience.
There it is.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that's essential. Like the extra time that you put in by making each one of the assets as components and piecing them together
Yeah.
makes a better experience for the user. Uh, the
Yeah.
only thing that I would advise as a caution, if you are an aspiring artist that wants to create something for your game, is make sure that you, when you do make these assets, you play test it in the game maker.
Oh, definitely.
Because yeah, if you were to go inside the ramen hut, we'll call it a ramen hut, I don't know why. Uh, and there was like a stool in the hut, and you could jump on the stool, but it makes you clip through the roof or otherwise somehow break
Yeah.
the game, right? Then you make an adjustment to make sure that that doesn't happen. Whether it be like moving or expanding the hitbox or shortening the hitbox on that object to help. You know, you just want it to play as fluidly as it looks.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much that. Also to check out the colors as well and the height, because you can make something where you think the height is perfect. You put it in game and actually it's, you've made a bar too tall and your bar staff need to stand on a box to be able to do anything. You gotta definitely check it all out. I've made the odd occasion the mistake of not playtesting things and then getting feedback going, yeah, this is like tiny. Like, oh, so it is.
Yeah. And
Let me
it's
just
super
sort
essential
that.
to when we get to a point where all users can just mint, you know, and not have to ask permission or be an artist or do anything like that. You're going to want to make sure that what you create uh, is not minted before you playtest it
Yeah.
because, you know, there's no going back. Once it's minted, it is what it is. And one good example of this, and this is like us in the early alpha making the mistakes as we're learning and building. So before there was a game maker, there were assets that were minted. So one example of this is Huge Stewart, which you can go find over on OpenSea. I would
I
consider
will
this like
be.
an art piece or a collectible. Um, but the Huge Stewart asset is like a giant gorilla, and the animation's super cool. It does this nice punch animation for like when it's fighting, and that's cool. But you put it in the game maker, since the game maker was developed after it was minted, and Huge Stewart, when it moves, actually runs backwards, like it moonwalks everywhere. Because it was designed before there was even like this arrow that you see in VoxEdit that kind of shows you what the front is.
Yeah.
So so it's fun. And you know, this is why you play test it, put it in your game maker, see if it's broken, and if it is, you know, you make that change.
I want to answer a question. Where did it go? Could you just make half the building and then copy, flip, paste to fill in the other half? Technically, that is what I did over. If I go here, so as you can see, I only made one wall piece. So what I did was I just copied it and then placed one wall piece there, one wall piece there, and then the roof is just one piece, and I've duplicated the nodes and moved them. So these are all duplications. The one thing I will say is, oh, and also with the other wall piece, I did have to go into edit and flip it around. So usually the design was on this side. I flipped it around so the design would be on, like the shadowing would be on the outside part of the wall. And
Ooh, I've never had that happen before. I'm
what?
sorry.
Whoa!
No, I just okay. So I closed the
What
form.
happened?
I closed the form because it's
Scared
now
me.
12:08 p.m. my local time. And that means we've been going on for over an hour.
Yeah.
I had the form open for about 7 minutes. And I opened my RNG tool and I clicked roll. And it rolled the very last response. And I've
Really?
never had that happen. There was 131 responses and I hit roll, and normally it goes from 1 to whatever and just stops at random. And it was like 131 boom. And if it can go past the last number and back to the beginning, but in this case just boop right there, right. Okay. So so
So
you
who
remember
won?
Mo over on youtube.com Mo
Oh yeah,
earlier.
Mo.
Yeah, so Mo, I can't read your last name because it's not real. But Mo, you have won the Wizzy the
GG's.
Blue NFT asset. Congratulations over on youtube.com. Uh, so Mo, thank you for sticking with us today, hanging out start to finish. Your name is fun and funny, but I can't say it live.
No, we cannot. Um, yeah. So
But
who?
you did great. It's gonna be funny because now this is permanently going to be on the forum.
Yeah.
Uh, so I have a form where I keep all the usernames and the addresses of
Oh
the former
gosh,
winners
and that's
so that we
gonna have
don't
to be
duplicate it.
there.
And now it's got to permanently be there. So your name is now etched in stone. You know,
Yeah.
it's great.
And
Anyway,
quickly before we finish, this was just going to be the back wall, but someone also blonde to be able to turn an object upside down if you build it the wrong way. So you can do this in this bit, or you can go into the animator and do it over there. Just click edit, and these buttons at the top flip X, flick, whatever. So this is up. Let's say this is the wrong up. You need this up to be at the bottom. You just do that, and then there you go. Or you need it over at this side, or you need it around the back. That's how you would do it. So you can flip it any which way, and hopefully that helps you with that. Right, let's get this sorted. Right. Congrats, Mo. Dot 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 dot. Yes.
there's a bunch of congrats. You guys are great sports. Love to see you. So if you didn't win that Wizard of Blue NFT and you would like to, you can always join us each and every week. We stream here on Monday with VoxEdit Focus content on Wednesdays, where we will cover the news for the week, and we will play your games that you make in the Game Maker and publish into the gallery. And you can join us on Saturdays, where we teach people new skills with the Sandbox Game Maker. So this week on Saturday, we taught people how to do an RNG mechanic in a, we have to make them kind of basic because we wanted to fit within the hour. But
Yeah.
once you've got the basics of the RNG, you can always kind of copy it around and make it more and more complex. But we had it so that anytime you clicked on this sign, it would spawn one of 3 random assets.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Alex, if you're on about me, I have my own on Thursdays. It's Panda Pops over on Twitch, Panda Pops over on DLive, and Panda Pops over on YouTube. So you can watch me do more VoxEdit. It's not this theme, it's a different theme that we're working on. But yeah, you can check me out there if you want to see more of that. But definitely be back on Wednesday to see more cool stuff. And you actually get to see Joe's face. Which, that reminds me, I got something
Yes.
ready last week, what you weren't here for. Not a sock puppet. I didn't get a sock puppet. I got my Crash Bandicoot ready to be you. Like, Crash was going to be you. Like, this was going to be Joe. But you were ill, so,
Yeah.
And then I forgot about it.
Every time I talk, you could just make it wiggle.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, right.
That's great.
Yeah, we are finishing up. Thank you, everybody. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.
See you later. Kirsch, I got your answer, by the way.